Hi, I'm Tracy Preciado and I work for Keller Williams Realty Elite. I live in Chanhassen, Minnesota, and today I want to talk to you about how to get your real estate license. So to start with, besides being a realtor, I'm a second grade teacher in Minnetonka. I've been teaching for 25 years. However, I have always enjoyed the real estate market. I have purchased 3 homes on my own, my first one being in Las Vegas. Then we sold that one, and now I have purchased 2 homes on my second home in Chanhassen. I have always loved the process of buying and selling homes. I have loved studying the market. I have always looked at my neighborhood to see what houses are selling and going for. So when my boys became old enough, I now have a 20-year-old in college. I have a senior at Chanhassen High School. Last winter, I decided to finally follow a second career choice to become a realtor. So I'm still teaching and I'm doing real estate. So what I did, I looked online for online courses. I eventually decided to go with Real Estate Express. It cost about $700 to purchase the 3 courses that I needed. So to get a Minnesota real estate license, it's 90 hours broken down into 3 courses, 30 hours each. Basically, each course, again, I said is 30 hours, which is about 26 to 30 chapters. So once I paid, then I was set up in the courses. It would take me about 45 minutes to an hour to complete each chapter. Again, that was reading and studying. And then after each chapter, there's a chapter quiz that you have to pass in order to move on to the next chapter. Most of the time, those chapter quizzes were pretty easy. There's a chapter summary, so you can also review. I always took a lot of notes as well, which you could use on the chapter quizzes. Once you finish each course, so once you finish the first course, again, which is the 30 hours, then you have to take an exam on each course. Those exams are proctored. So I would need to go online. I would need to pay a fee. I want to say there were $25 to $30. And then I would log in. I would get a proctor, have that set up on my iPad. So they were actually watching me while I was taking that exam. Again, if you didn't pass, you could retake the exam for each course, but you would have to pay. I found for the most part, the exams were pretty easy if you studied. I did sometimes get frustrated with a couple questions that I didn't think were very relevant. I remember one question being the size of the font on one of the paperwork documents, maybe the purchase agreement. And I'm like, really? I need to know the size of the font? I didn't find that a very meaningful question. But overall, I found that the questions matched the content. Some were a little random and less important. But I ended up passing the exam for course 1, and the exam for course 2 and 3. Now, after the 3 courses, there's a final exam. Now, technically, you can take the final exam after you pass course 1. However, I decided and waited to take the final exam after I passed the 3 course exams. I wanted to make sure I was fully prepared. And again, I started in January. I was still working as a full-time teacher. My goal was to finish it by May, and I finished all 3 courses and passed the final exam at the end of April. Now, once you pass the exam, that doesn't mean that you are a realtor. You have to get your license with a broker. I think some people think as soon as you pass that exam that you can start practicing selling real estate. No, you need to find a broker. So that's when I started looking online. And again, besides Real Estate Express, there are a lot of other options out there on different courses. You don't have to go with Real Estate Express. There's a ton out there. I just found that worked the best for me, and it was the best price. So once I got my license, then I started looking online for jobs, who was hiring new agents, and I came across Keller Williams. I was immediately impressed by their website, what they stood for, and on their website, there was a link for opportunities. I filled out an opportunities to work with Keller Williams. I filled it out, and within 3 days, I got a call from Renee Miller. She works out of the Eden Prairie office. I met with her. We had a great conversation. I immediately connected with Renee. I love the support that they had and the training and the coaching. And that was the biggest reason I went with Keller Williams. They are phenomenal. So once we talked, I agreed. Yep, I want to work with Keller Williams and work for their broker. They helped me complete all the paperwork, and I got my license through them. Once I got working with Keller Williams, they got me a website. They set up headshots, business cards, got me into their command system, their CRM, to keep a handle on all my contacts. And since then, I've been getting a ton of training and support. Every morning at 8:15, Monday through Friday, there's scripting practice. I have coaching meetings on Tuesday. We have team meetings on Wednesday. I couldn't be more happy with the people that I work with at Keller Williams and their coaching program. So I would encourage you, if you're thinking about going into real estate, I love it. Look online, go in person, whatever fits best for you. If you're not sure, I would love to hook you up with Renee Miller at the Eden Prairie office to learn more about joining. Again, Keller Williams is a phenomenal broker and a company to work for. So if you're in the metro area, feel free to contact me and I will hook you up with Renee. She would be happy to meet with you over a Zoom or in person so you can learn more. Even if you're in college right now, I know my son has some friends that are in college going for real estate. I would encourage you to get your license early. Get hooked up with a broker. So when it takes a while to build up your vendors, to build up your business, add your contacts. So while you're finishing your college career, you can already start working as a realtor. So when you graduate, you're up and running. So again, even if you're in college, I would encourage you to get your license early so you can start building your business now. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, but I would highly encourage, again, I'm still a teacher. I'll be going back this fall. I'll be doing a lot of juggling, but I'm looking forward to working with my clients and doing both. I hope you found that informative and hope you have a great day. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.